All right, what's up, guys? So meal number one, do a full day of eating today. Show you guys what we're building. Eating to build muscle. So meal number one is going to be 2 whole eggs right here, cup and a half of egg whites, about 100 grams carbs from cream of rice, about a cup of blueberries, and then this has been my favorite stuff lately. This almond butter is bomb. So show you guys what we're cooking up here. Simple breakfast, very easy to make, very clean, good quality calories. It's got eggs cooking up, 2 whole eggs, cup and a half of egg whites, salt, Himalayan salt, and some onion powder. Real simple. Don't be afraid of salt. Salt is good for you. It's an essential mineral you need in your body. Don't let people tell you otherwise. Now we're gonna measure our cream of rice. So this one, 100 grams carbs from this is somewhere around 124 grams. So I'm just gonna measure it out. Food scale, it seems like it's annoying to do, but once you get used to it every day, it's pretty easy, and it makes tracking your food and changing your body composition super easy. So 125 grams should be about right. The trick here is finding the amount of water to use. So I kind of just eyeball it now, but you usually end up using more water than you think. This stuff absorbs a lot of water. So let's try that. And this is just gonna go in the microwave for 2 minutes. I'm gonna give it a good stir, get everything mixed up real good. This is like my favorite meal of the day, this morning breakfast. So I'll show you guys what else we're gonna add here. All right, so now we're gonna add, this is I love this. Have you guys ever tried this? Stevia 0-calorie sweetener. Tastes like sugar to me. So we're gonna add 3 packets of this. It's gonna give it some sweetness. You guys know cream of rice. It's a great, easy food to make. Digests awesome. Bulking, cutting, whatever you're doing, it'll fit into your macros easily. Now add some cinnamon powder. There. Gonna measure out some blueberries. So a couple blueberries is about 120 grams. Measure this one out. There. Mix this up. Then give it a nice blue color. So this is like this is a meal you can use even if you're losing weight. You just obviously probably more so adjust the carb macros. Like, I didn't do the blueberries when I was dieting for a show. I just did less cream of rice. But even with the cinnamon, the stevia, it's, you could make a pretty good meal out of it. I just used 50 grams of cream of rice instead of, now I'm using like 120. So great meal, whether you're bulking or cutting, whatever your goals are. Finishing touches, my favorite. So we're gonna add about 32 grams of this almond butter on here. This is the best almond butter I've ever used. If you guys want to try one, I would recommend this stuff. All right, and that's it. So we got a cream of rice bowl. I'll put these in a pan, and then cup and a half of egg whites, 2 whole eggs. Meal number one. All right, guys, this is meal number 2. So I made some asparagus, 200 grams of white rice, 6 ounces chicken, and then some honey Dijon mustard. So simple one, easy to make, high carb, high protein meal. I gotta go get some groceries. So I'll show you guys what we're getting on the grocery run today. So Danica's on her prep. One of her foods she's been eating. She likes the salmons a lot, so give her some of that. I gotta grab some more asparagus. I've been loving this stuff with egg whites, staple in the diet. Danica salmon, asparagus, more asparagus. Just got some whole eggs. Not doing a ton of whole eggs right now, usually just 2 in the morning, but whole eggs are awesome. Very nutrient dense, great fat source, great protein source. Gonna do a lot of chicken this week, so I got 4 chicken packets. They have these really nice like hand cut ones where they kind of trim the rib meat off, so I just throw these in the oven. I'll show you guys later, but it's super easy to prep. Remember, diet is so important, so you guys gotta be on your grocery shopping. Can't be eating out all the time, can't be slacking on that. Meal prep is so easy. I just started using the oven more. I mean, throwing chicken,
tilapia in the oven. It's so fast. It's minimal prep, minimal cleanup. Got to be on the meals. Rice, chicken, egg whites, cream of rice. Just find easy foods to prep. Like your meal prep doesn't have to be that insane. It doesn't have to take you that long, but it should be convenient, easy, and it's going to help you stay on your goals, whether you're building muscle or dieting. Nutrition is everything. Training is good, but you can't out-train a bad diet. So easy shit. This is like a 15-minute grocery shop. No problem. You can even order a lot of stuff on Amazon, like the cream of rice, oatmeal, anything like dry goods like that. Even like egg whites and stuff. You have Amazon Prime, you can just order your groceries there, deliver them right to you. People say they don't have time for stuff, but you gotta make time, man. If you want results, you gotta make it happen. All right, so I'll show you guys how easy this meal prep is. Making chicken, this will probably last the better part of the week, but oven, that's like 2 of those chicken packets. So throw it in the oven. We got 400 degrees, make it a little bit for lunch too, but that's like 2 of these chicken packets. So these in here, that's gonna last a long time. That plus a rice cooker, there's a few of your meals every day you can use. Super easy, super simple. When I started doing stuff in the oven, like the meal prep got way easier. This is be meal number 3. 6 ounces of chicken breast cooked, 200 grams white rice. Simple one. About to knock this one out too. Meal number 4. Very simple meal. It's gonna take about 3 minutes to make. Cream of rice, gonna get 100 grams of carbs from this. Mix that with some whey protein, about 60 grams of protein from that. So this is a fast digesting meal. The goal here is pre-workouts is something that's gonna just optimally digest really quick. This one I get off Amazon. It's the gluten-free version. This is the best version I've tried. I know a lot of people have bought other versions that suck. I'd recommend this one. So obviously we got our food scale. I'm gonna measure out about 124 grams. That's close to 100 grams of carbs. Eyeball the water. Give it a little mix. And then this is gonna go in the microwave for about 2 minutes. Easy. During my prep, this is like one of my favorite meals. Chocolatey goodness. So 2 minutes, done. Now I'm just gonna add a couple scoops of protein in here. Sometimes you're gonna add more water because this cream of rice really sucks up water, and when you add protein to it too, it just makes it even drier, so we'll see. So this is gonna be about 60 grams of protein, somewhere around like 2 scoops and a quarter scoop. Favorite protein, by the way, I can't do the ones with the artificial sweeteners, so I use something without dyes, colors, sweeteners. Helps a lot. Gonna need to add a little bit of water here. And then we'll try to mix this up. Always add the protein last. You never want to add the protein in like initially. Whey's really sticky, so if you add it in initially, your texture will come out really weird. So cook your cream of rice first, and then add protein. What are you eating on, babe?
I'm having a egg white matcha protein, green tea protein. It sounds nasty, but it's actually really freaking delicious.
The wellness diet.
It's just basically matcha powder, egg whites, vanilla extract, stevia, blended with water, and it turned out to be pretty freaking fire.
I'm gonna try some of Danica's
Oh,
creamer
and that
too.
too. Yep.
Let's see what it tastes like.
Ooh.
Is that good? More?
A little bit more. You need more. Yeah, that's good.
What are you training tonight?
Quads.
Ooh. I got back tonight. And that's it. So we're gonna eat this, let it digest, and we're off to the gym. All right, guys. So here we have back day. So today was more of a row focused day. So just gonna take you guys through some of my favorite row exercises that Dragon's Lair has. First one is this chest supported row they have. Right here we're trying to target more the kind of the traps, you know, mid back area. Go for like some good thickness. For me, that's like a weak part of my back, so I always prioritize these kind of row movements. This machine is really cool because it's a trip. Like you'll see only 25 pounds on each side, but it feels really heavy. The weight's far away from you, and the way it rotates is awesome. You get a really good contraction in the mid back. Exercise number 2 and going just a standard cable, like a low row. So pulling to about where the belly button is, trying to feel a good squeeze in the lower lats as well as the traps. All my rep ranges here were pretty much around kind of the 10 to 12 range. I was running with doing like 2 working sets, pretty close to failure, and then a rest pause set where basically we're hitting a set, maybe 10 reps, for example, racking the weight for like 10 seconds or so, hitting another maybe 3 or 4 reps, as many as I can, rack it, hit another 3 or 4 reps, and done. So that was pretty much how I did every set here. But I love this movement. This is one of my favorite row movements. For me, it just connects really well. I just tend to stick with the movements that I like. I don't change it up too much. Like if it's a row focused day, I've lately been doing pretty much the same exercises in the same orders, just trying to progress on weight. And the third exercise here was dumbbell rows. So this for me has been a staple for a long time. I just noticed a lot of improvement in the thickness and also the length of my lats, like just how my lats developed really nice with this. But a great single arm compound movement. Always try to throw, for me, I always like throwing some single arm stuff in there just for symmetry purposes. My right side's always been a little bit more underdeveloped than my left side, so any muscle I'm training, I'll always try to do some kind of single arm movements in there too. So you'll see right here, this is like we're doing a rest pause, so did as many reps as I could. I'm gonna pick it back up, rep it out again for as many as I can. It's probably like 3 reps. Really, I got these from watching a lot of like Hunter Labrada's videos, and I like them a lot because you can almost make each set more intense, get your total volume on each set a little bit better. And I've found that it's helped me progress too in the amount of weight I can lift and the amount of reps I can hit on each exercise. So it's just going to be 1 set on the right side, 1 set on the left side. Working sets for most exercises, I did around 3 working sets. This one was just 2. I found on dumbbell rows like 2 working sets is pretty good. It's an exercise that gasses me out pretty good. So if I could do like 2 working sets with a rest pause, I usually stick with that. But right here again, rest pause, wait it out, maybe like 10 breaths or so, or count to 10. You want to be obviously not completely recovered, but enough that you can pump out a few more reps at that same weight. And again, just extend that set and get some more reps in. And definitely a favorite exercise though. Today we did, I think this was 3 row movements, 2 pull down movements. And yeah, here we go. First pull down one. I've only seen this attachment at Dragon's Lair, but it's my favorite one. It's like a single arm mag grip kind of attachment. So these are just the best attachments I've ever used. Really good connection. It's essentially just another variation of like a lat pull down, but being a single arm, and you obviously have the handles that move around. You can just kind of find where you feel it best and get a really deep contraction in the lats. And this one, same deal, pretty much shot for, I think I went 12 reps my first set, and then just progressed from there as many as I could on the last 2. This one is an underhand pull down, so this is going to target the lats really well, just in a different way from the lat pull down, because you're a little bit different elbow angle. And this one we superset with a pullover. So this is like, I like to finish back days a lot with a superset. With a superset kind of like this, like a pull down and a pullover, like if I'm prioritizing rows. But this is, again, underhand pull down. We're using a mag grip attachment. As many reps as I can, at least 10 I was going for, and then kind of almost like rest pausing it a little bit to just bang out a couple extra at the end, just to push the muscle to close to failure as possible. And then we're going straight into this pullover. So again, this is another attachment that I've only seen at Dragon's Lair, another mag grip. This one's really nice because it has kind of like those individual handles, so you can really get that good thumbless kind of thumb over the bar grip and pull it down real deep. I found the ropes, feel more tricep activation with the rope for whatever reason, but this attachment I absolutely love. So great one for the lats. This is the best isolation I've ever found for the lats, where you're not having any like shoulder or bicep activation. So this has been always a staple for me. I'll either warm up with these or finish with these. Rep range for these a little bit higher, probably around 15 reps, just trying to pump a lot of blood, get some good metabolic stress in there, and just finish up the workout with these. But it's pretty much just some raw training footage. Gonna try to add training into most videos because I know you guys like that, and I'm back to just trying to grow now. So this series will be more focused on building muscle and how to use progressive overload to grow. Because for me, I need to build. But that's it for this workout. Next, back to the food. All right, so this meal, one of my favorites. This is Danica's protein pancake recipe. So very simple. Oats. This is some 0-calorie Sinfit seasoning, or syrup seasoning. Favorite almond butter. Egg whites.
And then, invite, because it's like, you know how we're just, it's pretty mean head fed though.
All right, so we just blend it up. This is 160 grams of oatmeal, a cup and a half of egg whites. Secret is putting a little bit of this syrup in here. It's 0 calories, some artificial sweeteners and stuff, but it has a maple butter flavor. So we're essentially making a pancake batter that's super sweet. Pour it in the pan. Let it rip. Let this guy cook. Show you guys the finished product.
All right, so next step, I'm just gonna put some almond butter all over here. Get the,
Of course, the Wow Friends.
this stuff. I did not come up with this recipe. This is all Danica, but I love these. And then I'm gonna top it off with some of this. All right, here's the finished product. So we got 2 pancakes. Essentially, all the calories in here coming from are oatmeal. So I did 2 cups of oatmeal, so that's about 100 carb. Cup and a half of egg whites, probably looking at like 40 protein or so, and then a few tablespoons, maybe like 2 tablespoons of almond butter, so like 30 fat. So pretty clean. The syrup 0 calories, the seasoning's minimal. Great clean, lean bulk pancake recipe. That's gonna do it. So that's the full day. What I ate. I realized I did forget one meal actually. My post-workout, when I was at the gym, I completely forgot to film it, but it was cream of rice, kind of like the morning, 125 grams, and then 6 ounces of chicken. So that's the only meal missing. Other than that, that was all the food I ate today. Sometimes I'll been throwing little snacks, rice cakes, and almond butter, maybe some jam on that too. But essentially, that's pretty much what I've been eating. So thank you guys for watching the vlog. I'll catch you guys on the next one.